Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. So I am going to be finishing up my Cherish journal in this video. So I went through all of the pieces in the collection and kind of some of the pieces that I had pulled from my stash. And I have kind of a stash here of things that I want to still include in the journal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to include it all because it's quite a lot of stuff. Plus the journal is already bulky with all the envelopes and embellishments. So not sure how much I'm going to actually be able to fit in here, but
I decided that I was going to do a voiceover for this video just because I had about an hour and a half of footage and I knew it was going to take a while and I just wanted to relax and watch some YouTube while I, finished up this journal. So that is why I decided to do a voiceover. All right, so in the journal there was this pink paper and I thought it looked really cute with that embellishment that I made. I did make those embellishments the last video that I loaded on Friday, so I'll leave a link here at the top if you're interested in checking out that video. And then I wanted to go ahead and put these envelopes on the other side. And the envelope, if you see that video, the envelope video, I those little pieces of paper came with the pack that the envelopes came in. So I decided to go ahead and cut those little pieces up and then put them in there. And then I did put a magnet on the middle one that's sitting there with that little sticker that's like a, what is that? Envelope seal. There you go. And that was really hard to do for that little envelope. So I decided to just wrap some ribbon around the other two and make that the way that the envelope's closed. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold that piece up and put it in the envelope. And that sticker came from the sticker book that I had that I got from, I think it was Michael's, the envelope seal sticker. I think that page turned out really cute just with all of the envelopes there. So just going to get that last one glued on. And then that one's that one. Okay. So apparently I'm just going to mess with this and re-tie that. Okay, now I'm done. All right, so, oh yeah, I didn't need another one for the middle section, the middle envelope. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim that up and put that in there. All right, and then I had that envelope. There's like a shoebox envelope, and the red twine paper, like eyelash trim, came in the collection, and I really thought it was really super pretty. It was kind of like a sparkly ribbon, so I just added that to the side there, and then I'm going to glue that side on. And I made it a tuck spot, so I only glued it on 3 of the 4 edges. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the embellishment that I made with the doily, and I'm going to put that on there. I'm really glad that I didn't end up gluing the little flag piece on until I was ready, because I definitely wanted to position it in a certain spot once it was on the page. And then I do have a journal card in that little pocket there. And I'm going to go ahead and line that piece up and just get that glued on. All right. And then I do add a piece of paper in the pocket there. It's kind of nice because it's actually a double pocket. I was thinking about decorating that side, but I decided not to decorate it. I just left it alone. All right, so I have this envelope as well, and it didn't like that the heart was going to be upside down, so I just cut that part off and glued it to the front, so it looks like an envelope. But and then that piece, that little hello piece, came with that set. So it's kind of a set together that I got at the Target Dollar Spot a long time ago. And I just needed to put a tab on it so that you could tell if there was something in the pocket there. So I just had that piece of lace sitting on my desk. So I just used that and then went ahead and put that in there. And then I'm just going to glue that to the page. And I don't really do anything with the other two pieces of paper. I just left them in there just like that. I do add a little sticker to the envelope. Looks like a stamp. I have no idea what I'm doing. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to put that envelope right there. That little blessing bag envelope. Stuck a journaling card in it, and then I'm just going to get that glued on. I do glue it as a side tuck. I do that often, just to have an option if you want to put something else in behind that. And then I had this Cherish stamped little sticker. It was like a canvas. I've had that sticker forever. And the reason that I had it forever is because it was meant for this journal. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of almost make like another little embellishment piece. And I had that lace was from the embellishments. I had a little scrap of it left. So I just went ahead, I'm going to put that behind there and then layer up some hearts. And I wanted to put that heart down, but I didn't like that the red heart kind of blended into the red lace. So I'm going to grab another little piece of heart. I believe the other heart that I grab, it's a book page punch, and I'm fairly certain that came with the collection. So you'll see here in a second, I'm going to grab that little punch, and I think it looks better because it kind of gave it dimension. So it wasn't like red on red. All right, and I'm just going to add some pom-pom trim to the top. My scissors are all gluey, so they're not working very good. I need to get some new scissors. All right, so I wanted to just make sure that it was kind of sticking out at the top, so I just made sure I kind of pushed it up to as far as I could. And then I really wanted to use this bag because I think it's really cute, so I just trimmed it up, and I'm going to make it just a big pocket on that page. So I'm going to, I think I glue the whole thing down for this one. And then I'm going to take the tag that came in the collection that she adds to the collection that's included with the scrapbook paper. So I'm just going to put that red and white ribbon that came with the collection on there. And then I do trim it up just a little bit just so it sits down in the pocket a little bit more. All right, and then that was the other embellishment that I made, and I wanted to put it on the top of this page. So I'm just going to trim that up and then glue that down and put that right in the page. Made it simple. And then this was a little card thing, like a little embellishment piece that I bought a Tuesday morning recently. So I loved how that pink really looked well with the pink of the paper on the other side, the heart paper. And then the little eyelash trim there. Not sure if that came with this collection or the last one, but I know it definitely came with one of her collections. And then I was thinking about putting that pink piece of paper back behind there because I felt like the hearts on the vellum piece at the front, you could see them better with that darker paper. not sure if I'll even add anything in that little vellum pocket, but I did think you could see the hearts better, so I liked that piece, the way that that looked. And then I just added some more of that pink eyelash fuzzy trim to that one little piece of scrap really that I had in my stash, and included that in the pocket. This love sticker came from the Dollar Tree. It's one of the wall decal stickers, and I just wanted to put it on this little flap. I had forgotten that I wanted to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead. Unfortunately, when I tore it off of the page, it tore the E, but you can't see it at all once it was on there. But it did make it a little difficult to glue onto the side panel there. We've got that glued on, and I think that looks cute there. Okay, and then let's see, going back. I ended up leaving that blank. Oh no, I didn't. So these stickers came from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to put this little love sticker at the top here, and then a couple of the little heart stickers at the bottom. And all right, so then my other embellishment that I made in that video, I wanted to put that here. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. And then I'm going to glue down the envelope as well. The envelope, I did add a little lace piece on the side there just to add some more lace to the book. And then I was thinking about what I could do to help the pocket stay closed, but I ultimately felt like it was staying closed just fine. And that envelope is what I made with the wallpaper that was in the collection. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and get the hearts attached to the bottom of the strings. This is always so fun to do when you're trying not to put your fingers in the glue. So I struggle with this a little bit because I really don't like putting my fingers in that glue because it has acetate in it and it takes your nail polish off. And the tips of all of my nail polish basically are completely off. But hey, that's all right. All right, so then I have this is a sticker from Mambi, the Happy Planner people. They're the stickers I bought at the Tuesday morning a long time ago, and I thought this was perfect for this journal, and I love that how it fit right there in the middle. I think it's so cool, but it was really hard to put on. It didn't do the best of job, but I think it looks okay. I did have to cut it just to make it kind of lay a little flatter in the book. So I just used my X-Acto knife and cut that, and then it was perfect. And then at each of the corners, I'm just going to do a collage of the gems there. Those, I have those in my stash. I have no idea where I got those. Probably, I think I might have got them at Target Dollar Spot. But like I said, a long time ago. And I'm just going to go ahead and make little clusters on each of the corners. I think the page turned out really cute. Okay, and then that sticky paper right there that says Love Notes, it was just something that came in the collection. And I just stuck that on there, and that's all I did on that page. And then I had this piece, little flag piece thing. It was a scrap piece of paper or scrap that I had. And I thought, well, I'm just going to use it in here because I liked the pink. And that's basically, I think, what I did. I think I'm looking for something else to maybe put in there, but I don't think I do. I don't think I put anything. I think I leave it that way. Yeah. Okay, and then I had another couple envelopes that I had made in that previous video. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue those up. And I'm trying to find something to help with the closing of the envelope. But I didn't like the pink. It didn't stand out enough to me. but it did fit in that envelope perfectly, that little white one. So I decided to put it in there. And I'm going to then, once I had that one on there, it was like, oh, I need to use this big gold uh, heart on the front of this one, so it kind of matches. I love how that looks. And I'm going to put some of the white fibers that came in the collection on that tag there so that you can pull it in and out of the envelope. Had a little bit of a difficulty doing that, but finally I got it. And then I'm just going to put that XOXO sticker on the front there. And then that just stuck in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a magnet on this one as well, because when I put the heart, it did make it a little heavy, so it was popping up really a lot. So I didn't want it to do that anymore. So I just went ahead and added a magnet. And I am running out of those magnets, so I'm using them kind of scarcely, but it's so silly because I'm sure I can find them again and buy more. All right, so what I decided to do was put the magnet on the back piece and then glue it down, and then put the front magnet on afterwards. And I did have to use a little dab of glue on there just because the adhesive on those magnets is not very good. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and glue down the doily on this side just the same way that I did with the other one. And then I really struggled with this because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was debating on whether I really wanted to cut that piece off because I just didn't know if I wanted to do that. But I do end up liking how it looks, and it just basically looks like an envelope in there. So I am going to get that glue down here in a second. Oh yeah, no. I decided that I was going to make a little pocket with that tag. So I'm just going to draw like little dots of where I want the hole to be. And then when I glue it, I'm just going to glue that whole thing down. So really all that's going to be like writing space will be that little tag. And then I can write on the actual envelope itself. Because I did glue it down and I was going to make it a side pocket, but I glued it the wrong way. So the pocket is actually in the inside, which technically I probably could still put something in there because it is pocket, but it just makes it a little harder to get in and out. And then I wanted to change out the ribbon with the red and white ribbon that came in the collection. So I like how that turned out. It's cute and simple. And since I originally was going to put that envelope with the window on that other side of the book, but I didn't like having the two envelopes back to back like that. So I'm just I switched it up. Can't remember what I did though. What did I end up doing? Oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and glue this page down and make it a side tuck. And then, oh yeah, I remember what I did. I like this page. Okay, so I am going to go put the envelope down on that side. Wow, I'm all over the place. Okay, so I also glued the pink paper down because I wanted to tuck that little envelope in that slot. I was trying to find something to put in it, but I don't think I found anything. So I just put it in there without it. And then I have that patch right there that I actually got at like a show that I went to. It was like in a goodie bag. And I think it looked perfect there because of the blue lines in the pink paper. I really like how that looks. All right, so then I'm going to take a piece of lace. And again, this is just random lace I had on my desk. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to use this so I don't have to put it back in my stash. So I just stuck that on there. I really like how that looks with the things dangling on the side. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that envelope down. I'm eventually gonna glue that envelope. So I decided to go ahead and put this envelope right here. It's a couple pages after that other envelope. And then, okay, so now I'm gonna just kind of hide that where it says the address and stuff. So I took this flag die cut piece that I had, and I added in some of the flowers, or the hearts that came in the die cut piece. I added those as well just to cover it up all the way. As you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and grab those two and get those glued down. And then once I did that, I liked the envelope with the gold foil heart. I wanted to definitely put that on that side to bring in those two gold foil elements. So then I'm going to put that there, and then I'm just trying to figure out what I can put on that page as well. And then I decided to take a heart that I had that's like a vellum piece. It's more like an acetate piece actually, and it had gold foil on it, and then another little, I think it was a gold foil heart. Yeah, there it is. It matched the other gold foil heart on the other side. So I just got those glued down onto the top corner there. I like how that turned out. And then I'll put something in that pocket so you can see it in the envelope. And then I think that was it. So then I wanted to cover up the letters on that side. So I had this one pocket piece, and I just decided to go ahead and glue that down, just figuring out if there was anything I wanted to add to it, but I ultimately just glued it down. And then I will cover that up with a sticker, which I don't think I do in this video, but you'll see it through the flip through at the end that I add a couple of stickers to that area as well. I'm trying to find something right now to cover it up because it was really bugging me, but I couldn't find anything until I was cleaning it up, and then I was like, oh, I could put that in here. All right, so I had originally had that envelopes with a black and white part in it, but the paper really matched that pink paper, so I decided to flip it around. So I'm glad I didn't glue it down. And then I'm just going to glue it with the flower on that side, and then trying to figure out a way to keep it closed. And I had that ticket that came in the collection, so I'm just going to go ahead and make like a little flap. I do make this a pocket as well. So you'll see I just glue the ends on that ticket on both sides. And so it becomes a flap where that thing just comes in and out. And then I was trying to figure out what I could do to decorate that piece. And I just had some little gemstones. So I'm just going to make a line of gemstones.
So I just want to do a quick flip through. I feel like I probably, since I basically made this in front of you just now, you probably don't need to flip through, but I'm going to anyway. I'm not really going to talk about it. I'm just going to flip through all the pages. This has a little band here. This flips out. This is a pocket. A little envelope. Another little envelope. This has this little piece in it. This is also got the magnet, that little piece. actually didn't do anything with this one. This pocket here, little pocket here. This has a little envelope. Flip out. I can put something in here. This has a little pocket. A little double pocket, and then this envelope. And then I didn't do anything else with the rest of it. So that's it. That's all I did. That's what I did. So that is my Cherish journal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.